Heather from Crafty Kendra, and today I'm going to show you how to make this card. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is bring in our card base, and our card base is crumb cake cardstock, and it measures 5.5 by 3.5 inches. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and cut off 1/2 inch from one of our 5 1/2 inch sides. So I'm going to go ahead and go do that. As you can see, I went ahead and I cut off that 1/2 inch there. What we're going to do is we're going to take our scallop edge border punch, and we are going to punch along that edge that we cut that 1/2 inch off. And that's going to give us this nice little scalloped edge. What we're going to do is bring in a 2 inch by 5.5 inch piece of Lucky Limeade. I'm going to put one strip of snail along the top of one of the 5.5 inch sides. Then we're going to put a strip of snail right behind the scallop edge that we cut on the inside of the card. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take and line our Lucky Limeade piece up with the bottom of our card base with the adhesive sticking up, and we're just going to close the flap of the top of the card down. And by doing that, we're going to give it a different colored bottom and a clean inside of the card. Next thing we're going to do is set this aside and bring in 3 pieces of Whisper White cardstock. These pieces measure 1 1/4 inch by 1 3/4 inch. And what we're going to do is use some images from the Pocket Silhouettes stamp set. We're going to be using these 3 images right there. And we're going to be showcasing some of Stampin' Up's new in colors: Calypso Coral, Lucky Limeade, and Wisteria Wonder. The first one I'm going to stamp is this little image, and we're going to stamp it in Lucky Limeade. Going to center it onto one of our squares and then set it aside. The next one we're going to do is going to be in Wisteria Wonder. And it's going to be this little image. Okay. Set it aside. The last one will be in Calypso Coral, and it's this image. We're just going to take and stamp it on our last little white square. So then our 3 stamped images look like that. What we're going to do is we're going to take these little white pieces that we stamped, and we're going to layer them onto pieces of crumb cake. These pieces measure 1 7/8 by 1 3/8. Just like that for each one of these. And after we're done layering these onto our crumb cake, we are going to layer them onto these pieces. Now these are cut from the Sizit Clear Lids Scallop Rectangle, which looks like that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to adhere them onto their corresponding rectangle. Okay, we're just going to snail them down with our snail runner. Just like that. After we're done attaching them to these little scallop rectangles, we're going to put snail on the back of them, and then we're going to attach them to our card base. Whenever you attach them to the card base, you're going to want to start with the ones you want on the outside of your card base. And the reason that is so that you can be sure you get the one you want in the center of your card actually centered in between the first two. Like that. Then what we're going to do is bring in our soft suede ink pad and the friend to friend stamp, or actually this time we're going to use the Thanks So Much stamp from the Pocket Silhouette stamp set. We're just going to stamp it down in the bottom right hand corner on our Lucky Limeade, and that finishes off the card. Hope you guys enjoyed, and that's all I have for you today. Thanks.